Welcome back to the podcast.
Hi everyone, let's learn some English.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my English channel where we make English simple and enjoyable. I'm really happy to be here with all of you around the world today. Right now, I'm feeling fantastic. I just looked out the window and saw beautiful white snow falling. That timing is perfect because today we're going to talk about winter. Winter is actually my favorite season. I know that might be surprising because I also like summer, but winter has something special like snow, cozy evenings, and hot chocolate. Yes, maybe it really is all about the hot chocolate. Today, we're learning how to talk about winter in English. This is a very practical topic because winter comes every year, and we often talk about the weather activities and how we feel during this season. Winter gives us so many things to discuss. Before we jump into our winter conversation, I have a small request. If you enjoy learning English here, please subscribe to Everyday English Academy. Give this episode a like and share it with your friends. Learning together is more fun. Thank you so much. Now, let's start with the basics. What is winter? Winter is one of the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Winter is the coldest season of the year, and it usually comes after autumn and before spring. In many countries, winter includes December, January, and February. That's true in the northern part of the world. In the southern part, winter happens in June, July, and August. So in places like Australia or South America, winter comes when others have summer. The Earth is interesting. When I say the word winter, the first thing I think about is cold. Cold is the main feeling of winter. Sometimes it's freezing outside, and I need to wear a big warm coat. Freezing is a great word, so let's talk about important winter vocabulary together. Let's start with the word cold. Cold means a low temperature and is the opposite of hot. In winter, you might say, "It's so cold today." If it's very, very cold, you can say freezing. Freezing is stronger than cold, like saying I'm freezing. When it's freezing, you really want to go inside. Another word is chilly. Chilly means a little cold, but not freezing. It's the kind of weather where you need a jacket, but you're not suffering. You might say, "It's a bit chilly this morning." Now, let's talk about snow. Snow is frozen water that falls from the sky. It's white and soft, and children love to play in it. We can use snow as a noun or a verb. As a noun, we say, "Look at the snow on the ground." As a verb, we say, "It's snowing outside." Watching snow fall feels very peaceful. Another important word is ice. Ice is frozen water that is hard and slippery. Slippery means it's easy to fall. You might hear, "Be careful, the road is icy." Icy is an adjective, meaning covered with ice. We also use the word frosty. Frost is thin ice that appears on windows or grass in the morning. You might say, "It's a frosty morning today." One more important winter word is cozy. Cozy is a wonderful winter word. Cozy means warm and comfortable, the feeling you have when you are inside on a cold day, maybe with a blanket or a hot drink. That cozy feeling is one of the best parts of winter. Cozy is a feeling. When I sit by the fire with a blanket and a cup of tea, I feel cozy. My house feels very cozy in winter. So now we have cold, freezing, chilly, snow, ice, icy, frosty, and cozy. These are essential winter words. Let's start using them in a real conversation about winter. Let me talk about the weather today where I am. Today it's very cold. The temperature is around -5 degrees, which is definitely freezing. It snowed last night, so there is snow everywhere. The snow isn't very deep, maybe about 10 centimeters, but it looks beautiful. Fresh snow makes everything look clean and white. I love that feeling. But now the sidewalks are a bit icy, which can be dangerous. I actually almost slipped this morning, so I need to walk carefully. Don't worry though, I'm okay. Where I am, the weather is cold, but not freezing. It's about 2 degrees today, which feels chilly. It's not snowing right now, but the weather report says it might snow tomorrow. I like snow because everything becomes quiet and calm when it falls. Snow feels magical at first, but I don't like it when it turns dirty and gray after a few days. Fresh snow is always the best. Now let's move on to winter clothes because this is very practical vocabulary that everyone needs in winter. In winter, I wear a coat. A coat is a long jacket that keeps me warm. My winter coat is black and very thick. Thick means it has a lot of material, which is great for cold weather. I also wear a scarf around my neck to stay warm. Scarves are essential in winter. I have a red scarf that my grandmother made for me, which makes it extra special. I also wear gloves to keep my hands warm. Some people wear mittens where the fingers are together, but gloves have separate fingers. I prefer gloves because I can use my phone more easily. I always wear a hat in winter too. A winter hat is often called a beanie. It covers your head and sometimes your ears, which is important because ears get very cold. I also wear winter boots. Boots are tall shoes that keep your feet dry in the snow. Winter boots usually have good grip on the bottom so you don't slip on ice. So to summarize, we have coat, scarf, gloves, mittens, hat or beanie, and boots. All of these are important winter items. Now let's talk about winter activities, the fun part. In winter, I like to stay inside where it's warm. I enjoy reading books on my sofa with a blanket for hours. It feels very cozy. I also like watching movies, and winter is perfect for movie marathons. A movie marathon means watching several movies in a row, maybe 3 or 4 in one day. I like Christmas movies or funny comedies, something light and happy. And yes, I always drink hot chocolate while watching. Sometimes I even add marshmallows. They make everything better. While I enjoy staying inside, some people prefer outdoor winter activities. Winter offers many different ways to relax and have fun, whether you like being warm indoors or spending time outside in the cold. Even when it's freezing, I still enjoy winter sports because they feel exciting. One winter sport I really like is skiing. Skiing means sliding down a snowy mountain on skis. Skis are long, flat pieces of equipment that attach to your boots, and skiing feels fast and fun even if it sounds a little scary at first. Skiing can feel scary in the beginning, but after some practice it becomes amazing. I try to go skiing once or twice every winter, usually traveling to the mountains with my friends. It always feels like a great winter trip. Another activity I enjoy is ice skating. Ice skating means wearing special shoes with blades and sliding on ice. Many cities have ice skating rinks, and even if there's no natural ice, you can skate indoors. When I tried ice skating for the first time, I fell many times, but that's part of learning. Falling is normal, and that's part of the experience. Another fun winter activity is sledding. Sledding means sitting on a sled and sliding down a snowy hill. A sled is a small, flat board or plastic sheet. Children love it, but adults can enjoy it too. Sledding is fun and simple because you don't need special skills. Another classic winter activity is building snowmen. A snowman is a figure made of snow, usually with 3 large snowballs stacked on top of each other. Snowmen often have sticks for arms, stones for eyes and a mouth, and a carrot for the nose. People also add a hat and scarf to make them look friendly. Snowmen make winter feel playful. Another fun activity is snowball fights. Snowball fights are games where you throw balls of snow at your friends in a friendly way. They are fun but very cold because your hands get wet and freezing. Still, many people think it's worth it. So winter has many activities, and it's not boring at all. Now, let's talk about how winter makes us feel. Sometimes winter makes me feel sleepy because mornings are dark and cold. It's hard to wake up and I feel lazy and don't want to go outside. People say winter makes us want to hibernate like animals. Hibernate means sleeping all winter like bears do. Sometimes I feel like a bear who just wants to sleep and eat, and that's normal. Our bodies want more rest in winter. At the same time, winter also makes me feel cozy inside my warm home. Being warm inside while it's cold outside feels safe and comfortable. Winter also helps me appreciate my home more. Winter has many holidays too, like Christmas, New Year's Day, and in some places, Hanukkah and Kwanzaa. Winter is a time for family and celebration. People gather together, share meals, and give gifts. This makes winter feel festive, meaning full of joy and celebration. Winter can also feel romantic with couples walking in the snow and staying close for warmth. Winter helps us appreciate spring even more. After months of cold, we feel grateful when warmer weather arrives and flowers appear. Winter teaches us appreciation. It's not only cold and dark, but a time to rest, reflect, and be with loved ones. And of course, drinking hot chocolate always. Hot chocolate. Now let's practice some winter conversations and give you useful phrases. If someone asks, "How do you like winter?" you can say, "I love winter. I enjoy the snow and cozy evenings." Or you can say, "I don't really like winter. It's too cold for me." Both answers are honest and polite. If someone asks, "What's your favorite thing about winter?" you can say, "My favorite thing is drinking hot chocolate by the fire," or "I love skiing in the mountains." When talking about the weather, you can start a conversation by saying, "It's really cold today, isn't it?" This is very common and friendly. You can also say, Did you see the snow this morning? It's beautiful. Or, be careful outside. The sidewalk is icy. These phrases are natural and helpful. If you want to make winter plans with a friend, you can say, "Do you want to go ice skating this weekend?" Or, "Let's stay inside and watch a movie." It's too cold to go out. Honestly, I would choose the second one. I do like skiing, just not every day. If you're cold and want to go inside, you can say, "I'm freezing. Can we go inside?" Or, "I need to warm up. Let's get some coffee." These are polite ways to express what you need and people will understand. If you want to compliment someone's winter clothes, you can say, "I love your scarf. Where did you get it?" Or, "Your coat looks so warm and stylish." Compliments make conversations easier. So today we learned how to describe winter weather activities, feelings, and plans. We covered a lot, and now you're ready to talk about winter in English. Before we finish, here are a few tips. First, pay attention to the weather every day. The weather always gives you something to talk about. Look outside and try to describe it in English each morning. You can say it's sunny, cloudy, or snowing. This is daily practice. When you meet colleagues or friends, comment on the weather. It's a great conversation starter. My second tip is to learn just one new winter word every day. One word is not overwhelming. Today, you might learn blizzard, which means a strong snowstorm with a lot of wind. Tomorrow, maybe you learn avalanche when a large amount of snow falls quickly down a mountain. One word a day adds up. In 1 month, you know 30 new words. My third tip is to enjoy the season. Don't only study winter vocabulary, experience winter. Go outside, touch the snow, and feel the cold air. When you experience something, you remember the words better. Learning isn't just from books, it's from living. I love that idea. Learning comes from living. And now we're coming to the end of today's winter conversation. It went by so fast. We even have a question for you. Today's question is, what is your favorite winter activity and why? Do you like staying inside and reading, skiing, or building snowmen? Tell us in the comments. Write 1 or 2 sentences like, "My favorite winter activity is ice skating because it's fun," or "I love staying home and drinking tea because I feel cozy." We read every comment and love learning about your lives. Writing in English is great practice, so please share your answer. If you enjoyed this conversation, subscribe to my channel and click the subscribe button so you don't miss future episodes. Please give this video a like and share it with friends who are learning English. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You're doing a great job with your English. Keep practicing. Winter is beautiful, and now you can talk about it with confidence. Stay warm and take care of yourselves. We'll see you very soon in our next episode. Until then, happy learning. Goodbye, everyone.